What's going on, folks? We getting it in. We getting it in. Uh-oh. Let me see. Hello. Let me see. What's going on, folks? What's going on? Looks like my microphone's not on. Let me see. 14-13, good start. All right, we in the house. We in the house. Starting off Twitter again. Twitter be rolling, man. Twitter be rolling. So um much better start by the Fever. They trading shots right now. Caitlin Clark's she's passing the ball. She just had a bad pass turnover. Um, is she gonna get the rebound? Okay. Missed 30-footer. And of course, the TV is a little bit behind the feed. So I'm trying to see if I can get it on my iPad so it'll be a little bit synced up to what I'm getting on like the ESPN thing. Because it seems like the web, the information travels faster. Vandersloot killing them. See what I can do here. Let's go see if I can get on ESPN. Much better start though for the Fever, but Liberty 7-point lead. Now that happened quick. So it looks like I got about a is that an offensive foul? Yeah. Oh yeah, she came high. She came high with the elbow. So yeah. Yeah, she came high with the elbow, caught her in the face, so they gave her the foul. So that's her first foul, and I believe that's her second turnover already. So it's gonna be one of them games, man. Gonna be one of them games. But it's all good though. 19-4. I can live with that. We're gonna get better. Found some stuff. Uh, go, gotta work on my interfaces and my the stuff that's going on. Um, let me see. They are in commercial break right now. The one thing from the previous game from the Liberty is Kaylin Clark really didn't have a great game, but I said this before the other night. If she would have made two, if she made another 2 3-pointers, the whole conversation would have been different. Now, the other day when she had all them damn turnovers, now at the end of the day, I don't care if it's bad passes or what the situation is. That is a issue she has to get solved. Granted, some of it is not her fault. If she's passing the ball and somebody can't handle it, She's getting credited for that turnover. Maybe that's her fault, maybe not. But at the end of the day, she's got to get used to her teammates, their speed, what they can and can't do, things of that nature. So that will get better. However, um, I don't care whose fault it is. 10 turnovers for one player is way too damn much. So that she's got to get under control. But like I said, it'll get better. What are we right now? We are 32-3. Man, Twitter is just, they don't play, man. I got to get some of y'all from Twitter on YouTube. If you are on Twitter, come seek me out on YouTube. Pro Fan Talk on YouTube. That's how I grow. But I appreciate you nonetheless. If you got to stay on Twitter, so be it. So be it. If you in the chat, let me know where you're from. Let me know where you're from. So, and also, as usual, every time I live stream like scores and reaction, there will be a post game stream. This will be separate. I'm not going to keep it going, but there will be a post game stream to talk about it. So this will be one, and then there'll be another one. So just to make it clear, I'll be making that announcement a lot. So and while we're at commercial break, let me set up my scroller. Now it is Indiana at New York Liberty. There we go. Holly Rowe in the pink. So yeah, so she catch a lot of flack because she hadn't had great games. But the one thing I'm saying right now, and I'm saying it, I said it at the end of the last game. This is game 3 right here. So as far as like criticisms and stuff like that, I'm gonna keep it to a minimum till at least game 10. Because once we get to game 10, we will have a better understanding of what's what. Um, we'll have a better understanding of what her strength, weaknesses are, if she's shooting a little bit better, how she plays after heavy travel, things of that nature. So you get a better understanding of what you're dealing with. So, and most of my criticisms, anyways, are game related. Nothing personal, nothing like that. Just like I said the other day, even though I'm not crazy about her as a player, Diana Taurasi, don't mean she was wrong. Same thing with Cheryl Swoops. Get that shot. See, and here's the thing that I'm saying. They just missed a 3-pointer. So, and then Breanna Stewart comes down and hits a 3. So that's the thing. This is not so much on Caitlin Clark as it is when they get their opportunities. Aaliyah Boston is missing shots down low that she should be able to hit. On the block, shoot it, and she hits with the 3. So Caitlin Clark just hit a 3. Get up off the floor. Get up off the floor. The one thing she does have to do is get better with her defense, and she let the girl get behind her and got a pass. And you got sloppy with the pass. See, that some of that stuff ain't necessarily all on her. But Breanna Stewart is the baddest one in the game right now. And you got to keep somebody on her. She gets the shot, gets it up, and she hit. Caitlin Clark, so I believe she's got 5 points right now. Ooh, take it in. Good move. Good move. All they got to do is keep it close. But now you're talking about a 7-point lead right now for New York. But Clark just came back and hit 2 buckets. Now Leah Boston's on defense down low. Good defense. That's just a good shot. She had good defense, had a hand in her face. Girl hit the shot. Ain't nothing you can do about that. Boom! That's a 4-point play. Did she count it? Did that count? Clark just hit a 3 and got the foul. Oh, It was not on Clark. So now they're trying to figure out if she got the shot off before the foul. They're going to review it. Good shot by Clark, though. Good shot by Clark. What's up, Cody K? What's up, Pete Hill? Yeah, Pete, you're not wrong, bro. But she's at least from what I've seen in this game, she's finding her lanes a little bit better, and she looks like she's got a little bit better stroke. So let's see how this continues to go throughout the game. But they got to figure out a way to stop Breanna Stewart because she's stopping and popping and she hitting everything. So we'll see what's going to happen. But they look better. But again, you look at the score. New York had a little run and they just took off. And let me be honest with you. The more I'm seeing from Aaliyah Boston, the more I'm not liking it because she misses a lot of shots underneath. Yeah, they didn't give her the shot. So she looks a little bit better. I can see her, Pete. I can see her driving to the basket a little bit more this game. Let's see if she can get her legs. Let's see. We got a long way to go, but let's see what she's gonna do in the second half. Because my criticism, not even a criticism, just my observation, has been in the second half her legs get heavy. So let's see if she, can stay fresh. Right there, that's a good drive right by her right there. Yeah, they talking about her getting open on her own, and I think, again, this is my personal criticism of Caitlin Clark, is that she got to get her handles a little bit better. I don't see her like crossing anybody over and breaking ankles. She's not as quick as like Kelsey Plum or some others, but she's gonna get she can handle the ball, but she can't. I haven't seen her really shake anybody yet. I don't know if that's in her game. So, but she's looking better. Let's see. See what the box scores look like. So she got okay. She already got 10 points. 10 points, but she got 3 turnovers, man. 3, and we still in the first. So that's what she got to get. Kind of got to get better at. But that's all good. Yo, Tim, Boston, Aaliyah Boston, man, she gets rebounds and stuff down low, but she just doesn't finish. Erica Wheeler comes right in and gets a turnover. That's the stuff that's a charge. Gotta be. Good play. Good play. That's the stuff like Wheeler comes in and she turns the ball over right away. That's the kind of stuff that gets them behind. Now you're talking about an 11-point lead or 9-point lead. So uh Aaliyah Boston, like when she gets those opportunities down low, she got to take advantage of them. And they haven't been converting. If you look at the missed shots. Look at the missed shots underneath. Look at all the missed shots in the paint. That's a weak call. That's a weak call. That's a weak foul. But what I'm saying is, you look at all of the missed shots under the paint, all of this. They don't have the stats on them yet. But Liberty first quarter. Yeah. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 10 points right there. You should not be missing these shots in the paint, as opposed to they've only missed 4 shots in the paint. 2 shots in the paint. I'm sorry. That's the difference right there. Tim, I agree. And she's getting them. She just don't convert. She got the ball right now. She made that shot. That's a good shot by her. Turn around, 8-foot jumper. Boston's out on the perimeter. Good rebound. Wheeler's bringing it up the court. High pass. She gets the ball. Her feet come down literally under the rim, and she can't convert. That should have been 2 points by Indiana. And they wasted them opportunities. That pass was a step too late. Woo! Was that Brianna Stewart? Oh, no, that was Ionescu. Ionescu just hit a deep three. Lord have mercy. Indiana be shooting up Brick City, man. Ionescu misses. Boston with the rebound. Wheeler almost turned the ball over again. Oh, dude, that's not even a question, bro. Sabrina Ionescu is way better than Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark will turn into Ionescu in about a year or two. That was just a bad shot by Boston. She took one step, and she should have, again, another missed opportunity when she is in the paint. That's what's killing them right now. They are not making their shots. I think they banged heads or something. Boston's got the ball down low. Yeah. They let them get physical in the paint, but yeah, Tim, Sabrina Ionescu is definitely better than Caitlin Clark, without a doubt. So you go back and you look at Ionescu's. Go type her up in the YouTube and see the highlight tape they got for her. That girl is no joke. She can hit it deep. She can shake you. She can run by you. So definitely, I agree 100%. What's up, the real Daryl? Sabrina's way better than Ionescu. Sabrina Ionescu is the same person. Sabrina Ionescu. I agree. No, because that COVID year, I don't think Oregon was going to beat South Carolina, because you remember, South Carolina, I believe, was undefeated that year. I don't think Oregon was going to beat South Carolina that year. That may have been the team that Asia Wilson was on. I don't. I think South Carolina was undefeated, and they were on their way. So, but possibly, we'll never know. We'll never know. But yeah, Ionescu was way better than Caitlin Clark right now. But like, I'm not down on Caitlin Clark, man. She's just going through her struggles because everybody go through that. She got to take her lumps as a rookie, and that's gonna happen. But she already got 10 points in the first quarter, so that's a win in my book. Now, if she can keep these turnovers to like below 5 for the game, we're good. Because just based on this, she should. I'm seeing her getting to like the maybe 20-point range, and that's a solid game for her as a rookie. Hey man, MJ, you must have saw my video. Rising tide lifts all boats, but I don't know about that one yet, but we'll see. That's why they playing the game, man. It's only the third game. It's only the third game. So let's see if she can keep this momentum going, keep her warm, and keep it moving. Yeah, I don't understand why all of the hate for Christy Childs all of a sudden. Christy Sides, I'm sorry. Like, I don't understand where all of the she need to be fired stuff came from. That's ridiculous if you ask me. And I don't agree. Get it, Kels? Go up. They go up. Why does it seem like they go up lazy? As soon as you get that ball in the hands, like, go up strong. Tim, I do not disagree. Yeah, Pete, UNESCO almost. She put up a good well, she did in the I guess the preliminary. Um, they'll possibly. It all depends on what they do towards the end of the year, man. And I don't know what it is with the WNBA. I don't know how that works with like in-season trades and all of that kind of stuff. That's still a possibility. 11-point lead in the first. So let's look at the box scores. See what we got. Uh See, that's better. Caitlin Clark 4 or 5 from the floor, 2 for 3 from deep. So that's what you need. So we'll see what's going on. So yeah, so she all right. Kelsey Mitchell is 1 for 1. Caitlin Clark is 2 for 3 from deep. That's a lot better than what it was the other game. And she's 4 for 5 from the floor. That's what you need. And that's not, she ain't shooting the lights out, but she's being efficient with her opportunities. And her shots are falling. That's the difference. Tim, I agree. I agree. But tell you what, I am going to let me see. I'm gonna get some water real quick. I will be right back. And I'm back. Daryl says, I got the Aces winning it again for the three-peat, another party in Las Vegas Strip. Possibly. Um, Michael, that is a great question. That is a great question. That is a true basketball question. If someone's getting hot, you stay with them until they're not, especially when you're talking about a shooter. So it is what it is, man. I don't understand. That could be some of the stuff about sides that people don't like, but every coach is going to do some stuff that folks don't like. And I made the point. Um, I made the point the other day. This is what you get when now your league is popular. So the WNBA is relevant now. So now you got all of the trolls and everybody that wants to chime in and got a opinion on what they should do and how they should coach and all of that kind of stuff. That's the ugly part of success. And everybody thinks they know the answer, but at the end of the day, they really don't. They just guessing like everybody else. We got 52 and 10. We got 52 people on Twitter. And we got 10 people on YouTube's. If you are on Twitter, please, please, please come on over to YouTube and support me here, because that's how we grow, man. And I would appreciate having y'all on my squad. Best believe. Sporting my red, got the old school red Apple shirt from back in the day when I used to work at the fruit stand. And not for nothing, man. These shirts is like that crushed fabric. It's comfy as hell. All right, we back in it. 9:50 left in the second. All right, Kaylin Clark, turnover number 4. We're going to have a turnover watch. She tried to bounce it off the girl's foot, and it ended up hitting her on the way out. Is Sides on the phone? She must have been doing an interview. So she got 4 turnovers right now, man. So we on turnover watch right now. But let me be honest with you. I don't know if y'all watched that Phoenix game the other night. Phoenix or last night, Phoenix and Seattle had 44 turnovers. So the turnover thing ain't just exclusive to Indiana. They had 44 turnovers between the two teams last night, and they had 40 before the overtimes. So that was a hot mess. You might be right. You might be right. I'm going to hold off on that opinion because I haven't seen enough. And I didn't watch last year, so I'm kind of ignorant of that whole, what they did last year in the history. But there's a reason, to your point. I think you mentioned that earlier. Damn, homegirl. If you hear me call Kelsey Mitchell is from Cincinnati, Ohio. She went to my high school. Her father was my frat brother. Rest in peace. He just passed away recently. Her father was a friend of mine and a frat brother, and we played at Eastern Kentucky together. So Kelsey Mitchell is a homie. Good play. Good play. Now they got to come on now, Indiana, before this gets away from y'all. Before this gets away from y'all, y'all gotta put something together. Before this get ugly. MJ, home tickets for the Fever in Seattle cost double what the other visiting teams cost. Clark makes the whole league worth more. I hope Clark gets traded to Seattle. Got tickets for 2 Fever Storm games. Yeah, man. I'll try to tell people, and you see a lot of stuff on social media, man, and this is about reach, not race. Good job, Kelsey Mitchell. Good drive to the hoop. Get back down the court. There it is. Good pass. Good pass. No, bad pass. Get back around. Get back. Now, see, why would you turnover? Good back and forth. Good back and forth. New York is just pouncing on them with fundamental basketball. So again, if this is the type of stuff that is this another turnover? Number 5 for Clark. 5 turnovers. Tim, you stupid, man. You're funny. Notice I didn't say you was wrong. I said you was funny. Aaliyah Boston, get the rebound. Why are you tipping the ball? Are you kidding me? 3 3-pointers in a row. Eventually, you're going to hit one. Lord have mercy. See, like, okay. So that was just an ugly series from Indiana right there. Aaliyah Boston just missed like 3 rebounds in a row. Then they get the ball down the court, and the girl tries to make a pass behind the backboard and it bounces out of bounds. And that's not coaching. That's the players on the floor. You can't blame that on coaching. You don't practice that. Kelsey Mitchell trying to do a little bit too much, trying to throw that layup way too far from the basket. Open three. New York is hitting their shots. New York is hitting their shots. That is not a coaching thing. They can get pissed off at Christy Sides all day. What you just saw on television has zero to do with coaching. That is the players on the floor not getting it done. Period. MJ 100%. They are ice cold right now. They are ice cold. LeVar never thought about it like that, but now that you say it, I think you're right. I think you're right. I don't know what the trades and free agency thing is in the WNBA. I'm assuming it is the same as the NBA, but that's not necessarily true. I gotta dig into that a little bit more. I don't think they should change coaches like this. The more I'm watching the game, this is not coaching stuff. And we're gonna get into this a little bit more on the post game stream. This is not coaching at all. This is the players not getting it done, man. On the court. You missing layups, you missing rebounds, and that sequence not too long ago. New York had like 3 rebounds in a row and got 3 shots for a 3-pointer and finally hit that last one. And Aaliyah Boston could not come down with the rebound at all. That's not coaching. That's the player on the court, man. That's like going through practice. If I use the NFL analogy, that's like going through practice all week and you got this play down pat, and then when you get in the game, you jump off sides. You didn't coach that. They don't coach that. That's the players on the field or on the court not getting it done. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's the other part, Chris. The New York Liberty is pretty good. Now, let me be honest with you. You wouldn't have thought that based on the preseason game they had with Chicago, because Chicago doubled them up. It was like 101 to 53 or something like that. Chicago pounced on them. So we'll see. I mean, listen, man. I'm sure Leah Boston probably balled out last year, but that was last year, man. That was last year. That's the one thing that I have learned that transitions regardless of sport. Don't talk about what y'all did last year. I know when the Eagles went to the Super Bowl, that next year, that's brand new. That's the brand new situation. So whatever Leah Boston did last year, that's last year. This is a brand new situation. And she don't look too good right now, in my opinion. What's up, Daisy? In preseason, Brianna probably didn't play. She's one of the top players. Brianna Stewart is probably top 5 in the league easy. Some people would probably argue top 3. I agree. 100%, Daisy. 100%. Put the ball on the floor. Now go up. What I tell you? What I tell you? Aaliyah Boston missing shots in the paint. It's killing them. 3. And then we can't get a rebound. That should have been a foul, but like I don't understand what these refs decide they want to call. What is a foul and what isn't a foul? They let them play very physical because Caitlin Clark been throwing elbows all game. And they shooting bricks. They building a brick house right now. They doubled up right now. They have doubled up. It's 44-22, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. Yeah, Stewart was MVP last year. Yeah. There you go. Good. Use your speed. Do what you do. There you go, Caitlin Clark. Get her involved. Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell. See, that should have been a foul, but they don't call it. They don't call that stuff. And I don't understand. Like, they throwing all kind of elbows. Leah Boston is in tears. I don't know what happened to her. Underneath the basket. Damn. Like, I don't understand what they want to call and what they don't call for fouls, because they are throwing elbows like it ain't nobody's business, and they don't call them. And it's not like this game. It's like it's been like this. I don't. I don't care what league you in. You always have issues with refs. That's a 2. Brick. Go up, up, up. Hurry up. Go up. Put the ball down low. They grab the ball. Jump ball. Another opportunity in the paint wasted by Boston. You don't practice that. That's the players. Pete, I agree with you 100%, bro. Either too much or not enough. One or the other. But this is embarrassing right here. Whew. Caitlin Clark shot from the damn logo on that one. Good shot. But she ain't getting no help. That was a good play. They just didn't get the pass done by New York. Good defense. Turnover by New York. Clark brings it down the court, hits Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell gives it back. Damn it. That's a bad shot by Caitlin Clark. She's trying to keep that momentum going, and she launched from damn near half court. You can't do that. And who was that? Ionescu just hit a long ass 3. Showed her how it's done if you want to hit the long shots. Good pass by Aaliyah Boston. Good bucket by Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey having a good game right now. Good. Oh, good play. She didn't finish. Good play by New York, but the girl couldn't finish under the basket. Good bucket. Good bucket by Kelsey Mitchell. All right, come on now. At least cut into this a little bit. What are we looking at the box scores? Yeah, Clark hit a long 3, and then she hit it. She tried to shoot another long 3, and it was just, I was way too off her. But she is 3 for 5 for 3. She's 6 for 8 from the floor. She got 15 points. But damn it, them damn 6 turnovers, killing them. Ionescu's got 12. Jones has got 10. Vandersloot's got 8. So they scoring on New York almost at will. Brianna Stewart's got 9. New York is 11 for 15 from 3. And Indiana is 4 for 9. That's the difference right there. LeVar, you ain't wrong, bro. You ain't wrong. Let me tell you something. I thought Aaliyah Boston was a little bit better than this, but she looks horrible down low. She cannot convert at all. I'm like, is it me? Let me see something. Let me see if it's in the game cast. Nope. Box scores, play by play. They don't normally you should be able to see on these missed made shots, you should be able to see who shot what. It usually tells you that. But look at all of these missed shots. Look at all of the missed shots in the paint. That's killing. That's what's killing them right now. Let's look at the made shots. All of the made shots. It's let's go for the whole all quarters. And let's go look at all of the missed shots for Indiana. Look at all these missed shots in the game so far, the first half so far. That's the problem. Look at all of these missed shots. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. You're talking about 12 points in the paint. 12 points in the paint. The Liberty ain't much better. They just hitting better from outside the arc. Look at this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 points in the paint. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. They gotta get better at that, man. Both teams. What's up, Philly? Philly? Man, this is crazy. Vandersloot or Ionescu remind you of Becky Hammond. Yeah, because Becky Hammond used to ball back in the day. Nah, I don't necessarily buy that. I just think it just ain't working. I'll say the same thing for all these ladies, man. That I say about Caitlin Clark, because I still say Caitlin Clark is still feeling the fatigue of the NCAA tourney. And it's just like, you know what? Get you an endorsement with a cryo chamber, a O2 chamber, or something so you can revitalize your legs after every game. After every game, they need to be in some type of oxygen chamber or some type of cryo situation where they're getting their legs back. I see you. They bricking. Touches and turnovers is hurting the fever. Absolutely, Pete. Absolutely. They talking to Kathy Engelbert. I like Kathy Engelbert because every time I hear her talk, she talks about the plan for the future. Um, like she has a plan to keep this going. So props to her. She doing it the right way. She understands what she has with Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, and she's trying to make the most of this. And I think it's going to be better next year. See, that's what I'm talking about. Caitlin Clark is not a great dribbler. She has to get her handles a lot better. She's not as good as Kelsey Mitchell. She bricked it though. Ooh, good back and forth. See, that's the stuff you practice right there. Going to a fast break and you passing it back and forth until you get to the basket. That's the stuff you practice, man. I don't know what up with it. Finally, good pass inside, good assist by Kelsey Mitchell. Let's see if they can at least try to cut this to 10. It's a 20-point deficit right now, man. Damn. They getting their brains beat in. Nah, MJ, I disagree, man. I disagree with that. I heard the same press conference. I heard what she said, and I understand the context of what she's saying. She's 100% right. Caitlin Clark does some stuff that she was doing at Iowa that doesn't necessarily help her situation here. She ain't tell no lies. And that wasn't cutting her. That's a coach's observation. And it wasn't like she was cutting her. And my thing is if if Caitlin Clark can't handle that, then she shouldn't be playing. I kind of got into a back and forth with some Indiana Fever fans on like a Facebook site, and it was like anything you say negative against or any type of criticism you give Caitlin Clark, it's like, why are you bashing her? Well, there's too many people bashing. It's too negative, and I'm like, y'all the type of people that never liked your kid to be coached or have never played a sport. Coaching is hard and uncomfortable, and it's supposed to be. There is, and I put a post out, I said, there has never been a pro player who only got positive feedback. There's never been a player like that. A coach has to be honest and sometimes brutally honest and tell somebody the plain truth. And that's what, in my opinion, that's what Christy Sides did. She ain't say nothing disrespectful or anything like that. Far from it. And trust me, there was a lot worse shit that you say in a film session. Believe that. Now, we'll agree to disagree, MJ. I didn't think she said anything bad, in my opinion. I didn't think she said anything bad. Those were obvious observations. That wasn't nothing groundbreaking. All right. You got 39 seconds. Damn, I got like, my stream is way off. I'm like 30 seconds off. Caitlin, it's funny. I'm getting the stream so I can. Why is she shooting for so far back? Now, see, that's the thing. Like Chrissy Sides was right. Like she's taking those deep ass 3-point shots, and she ain't got to be that deep. She doesn't. She can shoot a mid-range shot. Now Ionescu's playing for the last shot. She hit it, but they got hit with the charge. So it's halftime, 37-57, 20-point deficit. Let's see. Let's see what we got. It ain't looking good. Caitlin Clark got 15 points, but 6 turnovers, man. You killing me, Smalls. You killing me. Like, ain't nothing you can do about that, man. That's like, I keep saying that. You don't coach that. What's up, Haywood Killings? Caitlin Clark doesn't have an advantage in the W. She is not long enough, fast enough, or strong enough to take over the W. I agree. And I didn't expect her to take over the W. The problem is that her popularity is to the point where that's what everybody wants. But anybody that follows any sport knows that is very unrealistic. They want her to do well. But anybody worth their salt knows she is not going to take over the league. She can't. There's only been one person in the W to do that, and that was Candace Parker, her rookie year. That's it. Everybody's going to take their lumps, and she's taking her lumps. But at the end of the day, she leading. Hold on. She leading all scorers with 15 points. So what do you want? My only criticism of her right now is she got to stop with them damn turnovers. That's it. She got 6 turnovers. The Fever have 9 turnovers, and the Liberty has 11. So they both turning the ball over right now. But Caitlin Clark by herself has 6 turnovers. Everybody else has got 1. She's got 6. So if she only had 2, like, that's just something that, I know it's a difference. I'm a football player. So when I hear turnover, I'm like fumbling the ball. And that's the one thing they used to tell me when I was in the league. That's the fastest way to get promoted to fan is if you turn the ball over. You get the ball up and they get points off of it, you'll be watching from the stands. And I don't think it's any different with basketball. It might manifest itself a little bit differently, but at the end of the day, if you're giving the ball up and giving the other team another opportunity, you're going to find your way on the way out. She got to stop with the turnovers. That's it. She leading the game in scoring. So what's up, Too Legit to Quit KC? I like that name, bro. Listen, Haywood, back to your original point. She doesn't have to be. That's okay. She wasn't long enough, fast enough, or strong enough in college either, because there were a lot of girls that were taller, faster, quicker, all of that. But she found a way to get it done, and I don't think this is going to be any different. You going to tell me Diana Taurasi is that much faster or that much stronger? I disagree. Name anybody else. It's not. It's all relative. And I keep saying this conversation would be totally different if she hit more shots. That's it. That's the only difference. That's the only difference. Those deep threes are not falling for her like they were well, I won't even say like they were falling at Iowa, because when she was at Iowa, she had a lot of games where they weren't dropping. And you know what she did? She started passing. But if you go back and you look at the games at Iowa that they lost, if she wasn't on, if she wasn't hot, she had to rely on her passing ability. And her passing ability, the difference is if her teammates weren't hitting shots, she was just passing the ball. If her teammates were hitting shots, her assists were up there. That's the difference if everybody else is hitting shots. So here's the thing. Samuelson, 1 for 3. Smith, 2 for 4. Boston, 1 for 5. And all Boston shots have been from inside the paint. She's 1 for 5. Kelsey Mitchell is 5 for 11. So Kelsey is taking the bulk of the shots. She's 1 for 4 from 3. Caitlin Clark is 6 for 9 from the floor and 50% from three-point land. What do you want? What do you want? Fact Bentley, 0 for 1. Or she's 1 for 5 from the floor. Erica Wheeler has not shot the ball. Wallace, 0 for 1. So now look at New York. 3 for 6. Brianna Stewart, 3 for 6. Jay Jones, 4 for 4. Vandersloot, 3 for 4. Ionescu, 4 for 8. Ionescu's 4 for 7 from 3. Vandersloot, 2 for 2. Jones, 2 for 2 from 3. Brianna Stewart, 1 out of 1. And then what's her name? Lainey Hamilton. She's also 1 for 1. So the difference in this game is everybody else. Everybody else is hitting shots. They got 3 out of the 5 people on their bench have all hit shots. So from the floor, New York is 20 for 36. So you're talking about 55% to 42% from the floor. 33% from three-point range, 66% from 3. That's the difference. That's the difference. So it's not like Caitlin Clark is like really struggling. Indiana is struggling because they can't match up. They can't match up scoring. Yeah, I don't understand why they was doing that. The GOAT. I'll give her that for college. But that's about it. I didn't think for a second that she was going to come in and just light up the WNBA. But she's playing well. The problem is you got too many people that are upset about all the popularity that she has and all of the money that she's bringing in. That's where all of the shade is coming from. Too Legit says, my expectation was never for her to come in and whoop butts. But she said it herself. She knew it would be a learning curve, so I don't see why a lot of people say she thought she would be this and that. Because everybody wants something to say. That's why. You are 100% correct, but Everybody just wanted something to say. So, unfortunately, that's the way it manifests sometimes. Right or wrong, but it is what it is. Ah, you jerk. So, but in any case, yeah, 20-point deficit, man. They got it. They got to be better than that. LeVar, I appreciate your appreciation, man. I try to tell people this all the time, man. Listen, it doesn't matter what sport. I did play at the highest level. I played in the NFL, so I like to say I made it to the top 1% of my class. And the one thing I learned from my time, and I played in the NFL, I played in the World League, I played in the CFL. But the one thing, we used to go into film sessions, man, and them film sessions would be brutal. You could have a great game, and then the one mistake you make in the game, you get in the film session, they'll run that shit back like 12 times to go over that one mistake you made 12 times. So my criticisms are strictly game-based. I try to look at everything as it exists, what they're doing on the court, and again, I got to fall back. I got to pump my brakes, and I wish some other people would do that as well. Pump your brakes on what they think that she should be doing in the third game of the season. I'm not going to really have any type of opinion until I at least see somewhere between 6 to 10 games. Holler at me at game 10. Now, if Indiana is 2-8 at game 10, then we can really critically look at some things and say, okay, maybe Christy Sides isn't the answer. Or somebody like me, I'm looking at the people on the court. A turnover has nothing to do with the game plan. Well, not a lot to do. Getting the ball on the blocks and not converting a layup, you don't practice that. So if Christy Sides is not putting together a good game plan, then you want to criticize and argue about that point. That's cool, but it's still, I still want to see a bigger sample size, not just 3 games, 2.5 games so far. I need to see a little bit more than that. So 10 games come around and they haven't done anything. Maybe they will make a change. I don't know, because let me be honest with you. Caitlin Clark didn't go there to lose. She went to 2 national championships in a row. She knows what winning is at a high level. She got conference championships and, just missed the ring a couple times. But she went to the national championship game twice. That ain't criticize her because she lost, but you got to be careful how many people ever made it. So, it's going to get better. It's not MJ. This is what I said. And I can rebut you, but I can't say you're wrong because that's your opinion. Right? That's your opinion. You're welcome to it. And I understand it. To me, she's not the most exciting player. She's the most popular player. There's a difference. You got to take Jordan. If anything, I compare Caitlin Clark to Tiger Woods, because Tiger Woods, when Tiger Woods came on the scene in 2007, was that when it was? 2007, whatever year it was. His reach on golf had never been seen before. You had black kids, you had older black men, and you look at the history of golf and black folks not being able to go on golf courses and the whole plantation environment. down south and all of that kind of stuff. And when I grew up in the 70s and I knew about Calvin Pete. Calvin Pete was the first time I saw a black golfer in a PGA event, and you didn't see him often. And it was just you didn't see too many people that looked like me. And then when Tiger Woods came on the scene, that changed everything because everybody started watching golf. Everybody started watching golf. People that had never been interested in golf started watching golf because of Tiger Woods. That's what Caitlin Clark is. Now, she might not be as talented as Tiger Woods. My point is her reach. Caitlin Clark has people watching women's basketball that didn't give a shit about women's basketball a year ago. I'm one of them. I am a carryover starting from the tournament in 2023. When I was watching Dawn Staley, because she's a Philly girl, and when they lost, and then you saw LSU, and then with the Kim Mulkey thing, and then the whole national championship game when all of that stuff happened, that's where most people started paying attention. And then the controversy after that, LSU wins the game, but the president wants to invite both teams, and it's like, you ain't never invited a losing team before. And that's where it all started. You had a villain, you had a hero, everybody fell in love with Caitlin Clark, and that's just the way it worked. So the way I put it is the recipe that ascended Caitlin Clark, you had never seen that before. You can't tell me that Caitlin Clark is better than Kelsey Plum. She ain't better than Sabrina Ionescu. She's not better than Asia Wilson. She's not better than Skylar Diggins Smith. She's not better than a lot of people that's already in the league and established. She ain't better than Diana Taurasi. The problem is that all of those players, Candace Parker included, they did not have that recipe of a phenomenal women's NCAA tournament that was better than the men's, and they did not have social media as it exists right now. That's the difference. If you putting it all together in the pot and you cooking it, you add some of that social media, and you add the effect of the last two NCAA women's tournaments were better than the men's. You add those together, and then you got somebody like Caitlin Clark that's shooting threes from the logo and hitting. You get what you get. And quite honestly, the WNBA lucked out. This was their time. So I agree, and I've said it before, and I agree with Commissioner Kathy Engelbert 100%. This is their Bird Magic moment. Bird Magic played in the national championship game in 1979, I believe. Michigan State and Indiana State. And that transferred, that momentum carried on in the NBA with the Lakers and the Celtics. And everything worked because a lot of people forget the NBA was garbage in the late 70s. Nobody watched it. It was on tape delay. It was garbage. And then when Magic Bird happened, everybody started paying attention. And then 4 years later, 1984, Michael Jordan came in on the scene. North Carolina, he hits the shot. 1984, he gets drafted. The Chicago Bulls sucked. But what brought that up to prominence was ESPN was on the scene. The dunks and all of that kind of stuff. And it all worked together. That recipe was perfect at the time. So, it is what it is. Back to the game. Sorry for that rant, but, the history rant. I'm an OG, man. So, what are we rocking now? What's our stats looking like? We got 55 and 23. 55 on Twitter, 23 on YouTube. I appreciate you. If you are on Twitter, come on over to YouTube, please and thank you. That's how I grow. I need you on YouTube. Absolutely, Stannis. What's up, Stannis? Yeah, man. You don't see that rivalry anymore these days. And it carried over into the pros. Stannis, these young kids don't understand what tape delay was back in the day. They don't understand that. LeVar, that ain't nothing new. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. But that is not anything new. You always go hard at a rookie. You always make the rookie learn their stripes. And again, Indiana misses another shot in the paint. She tried to reverse layup, and she's out of position, and that's a hard shot. And it just didn't work. Good steal by Kelsey Mitchell. She gives it up. She's going to shoot a three, and she tries to fake it, and she comes in, and she misses the layup. Another missed shot in the paint. So I don't want to hear all this mess about Caitlin Clark ain't getting it done. I don't want to hear it. Britt. Go ahead and shoot it. I ain't mad at you, Caitlin. I ain't mad at you. Shoot them deep shots because ain't nobody else making shots. So I'll live and die with you missing them. Damn, dog. MJ, did you say put heat in the jockstrap, bro? Did you? What you watching? Porky's? Come on, man. Revenge of the Nerds. Oh my God, man. MJ, I'm glad you're on my team, man. You from my era, bro. They keep trying to make them long shots, man. And they just can't convert. I'm sorry. They can't convert. Open three-pointer. She took her time and hit it. It is 64-42. Professor of round ball. Listen, man. And let me be honest with you. I'm not a basketball. My grandson is the basketball dude. My grandson is the basketball guru. I call him with questions. I'm just invested this year with the WNBA, like I said before, because what I watched last year in the NCAA women's tournament and this past season in the NCAA women's tournament. I became invested. And it was good basketball. So I'm invested now. So I got my WNBA league pass, so I support it. I'm gonna buy some merch. I gotta find me some golf shirts. With I'm gonna get a Chicago Sky golf shirt, and I'm gonna get a couple of the teams to get some golf shirts to support. So, but yeah, man, I'm definitely I'm not the professor of round ball, maybe football. I understand football a little bit more, but I'm getting there. But at the end of the day, man, it's all I go off athletes' performance, man. Not necessarily. I can't tell you the X's and O's of a basketball court like I could a football game. I couldn't, football. We talk about the Eagles all day, every day. I can tell you about, Roger and Louis calls and the offensive line blocking right and the offensive guard, getting a piece of that defensive tackle, then going up to the linebackers and all that, and cover two and blitz and dropping the end man on the line of scrimmage back in the. I can tell you all of that stuff about football. I don't have that type of knowledge when it comes to basketball. What I see with basketball is people and personalities, athletes. I can see. That's why I can tell you missing shots. I don't know what the hell the play was. I don't know what they be drawing up at timeouts. I can't tell you. I can't speak on that. But I used to coach kids, and I understand effort, and I understand it doesn't. You don't have to be a basketball guru to understand that if you get the ball in the paint, I expect you to make a bucket. You don't have to be a genius for that. So that's how I look at it. And LeVar, I appreciate your comment, and I try to stay true to that. I try to be very even keel. And just like I talk about with the Eagles, if it's somebody on the Philadelphia Eagles that's sucking, I'm gonna say they suck. It's pretty obvious. Everything's a film session to me. I love Caitlin Clark and what she's doing, but damn it, if she don't stop turning the freaking ball over, I'm gonna keep beating that drum. Period. That's not a criticism. That's a coach's observation of what's happening in the game. Keep it 100. Any player that a deep three is still a bad shot, no matter if it goes in or not. Shot selection and floor balance is so important, especially at the pro level. You're not wrong, but that's been her bread and butter, and she making them. So I can't. What you want? That's how she got to the league. That's what she did to get there. So don't change now. Do what you do that got you there. Now, one thing I will say to coach sides, and I see this in all sports, football, baseball. You see it a lot in the NFL because coaches have their system and they want players to adapt to their system. Great pass by Caitlin Clark. They want players to adapt to their system, and that's backwards. When you have a good team, when you got a player on your team, you take what they do best and you figure out a play to let them do what they do best. That's what the best coaches do. You take somebody's talent. Look at Bill Belichick and what he did with Julian Edelman. On any other team, Julian Edelman probably would have been cut. But you know what? He did one thing well. So Belichick said, this is what you got one job. And be the best at that one job. So I look at it like that. And if Caitlin Clark, if her one job is shooting from the logo and she's shooting a pretty good percentage, keep shooting. I'm not going to disagree with you because the logo shots, they get frustrating when you don't make them. But you know what? Caitlin Clark is 4 for 8. She's 50% from three-point land tonight. What you want? Ain't nobody else scoring. She leading the team with 18 points. Matter of fact, she leading the game. She leading all scoring right now. Breanna Stewart's got 16. She got 18. Caitlin Clark is 7 for 11 from the floor, 4 for 8 from three. I'm still mad about them 7 turnovers, but what do you want? Yeah, you're right, LeVar. All rookies turn the ball over, taking their lumps. Oh, Stannis, man, don't even get me started going down that road, bro. My Eagles, bro. Oof. It was rough at the end, man. It was rough. I agree 100%. It was rough. But we'll be better this year. Finish it, Caitlin. Oh, come on. See that reverse kills them. Shoot the three. You got to rebound. Shoot the three. Get the ball back and shoot. What is she? Man, that girl looks slow as hell going to the hole. And all of that effort wasted. All of that effort wasted. And then she almost turned the ball over. Come on, Kelsey. Take it to the house, Kelsey. Pop it. Oh, my God. They cannot make a shot. Good Lord. Nah. Smart shot selection is going to get them back in the game and defense. Good move, Kelsey. But good putback by Leah Boston. There you go. See, good shot. In and out. That's what I mean right there, man. Everybody else's shots are not falling. Kelsey Mitchell is 1 for 5 from three. Breanna Stewart, she gets the long-handed layup. That's the stuff they got to start. And they, Caitlin Clark is going to get used to the banging and moving around because everybody's doing that. Who is? Okay. All right. All right. They cut the lead to 19. Let's see what they can do. Yeah, MJ, they need 10 unanswered points. Facts. And let me be honest with you, with the way some of this defense is being played, and the way some of these girls shoot at times, that's not out of the realm of possibility. Another brick. Another brick. Brianna's having a solid game. 18 points. She's 6 for 10 from the field, 2 for 3 from 3-point. She taking efficient shots. She taking what they give her. And now she tied for the league with all scores, man. So, yeah. Steal for Caitlin Clark. Good pass, and the girl couldn't hold on to it. Now, if that's a turnover, that's not on Caitlin Clark. That was a great pass, and the girl couldn't hold on to the ball, and she should have finished. That's 2 points off the board. I don't know what the hell Erica Wheeler is doing. Brianna Stewart. There you go. Oh my God, they pass so lazy. See, here's the stuff I don't know. They see the shot that Caitlin Clark just hit was from the top arc of the free throw line. Did they call a foul on her? That's what she needs. Okay, they yeah. So she hit it. So she hit that at the top of the arc of the free throw. You know, the little circle on the free throw line. So that's about 3 feet inside the 3-point line. That's a good 2-point shot. And she had a great pass, and they couldn't hold on to it. I tell you what, Caitlin, they ain't calling fouls, boo. They just not doing it. They letting these girls play. Put some rosin on those fever fingers. Man, Chrissy Sides always look like she about to have a heart attack. Man, her face beat red. Yeah, LeVar, thank you. 100%. 100%. That's exactly what Christy Sides was talking about, and that's what they want her fired for. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Ugh. Katie Thornton makes someone must have fouled. Coach is looking at her lease. You wrong, dog. Looking at her leases. Come on, man. Come on, man. Ugh. Back up to 19-point lead again. So, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Hey, all my Twitter people, if you are on Twitter right now, come on over to YouTube. This is where I need you. I appreciate your support on the Twitterverse, but I would love, love, love to have you on YouTube. Please and thank you. Erica Wheeler's got the ball, passes off to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark drives to the right. Good pass. Great finish. Great pass and great finish by Caitlin Clark. And who's number 22? Fact Bentley. Good. Good. They got a habit of like just dribbling into somebody's shoulder. 3. Another turnover by Caitlin Clark. Shoot the ball. Shot clock violation and just lost sight of the clock. To me, that's just as bad as a turnover. I don't think she'll get credit for that, but that won't go on the stat sheet. But yeah, that's a turnover. Don't pick up your dribble. Don't. Let me see something. Is Aaliyah Boston 6'4"? I think she is. Aaliyah Boston, she is 6'5". Okay. Come, you got it inside. That's the hardest shot to make from that side. Good hustle. That was a travel. Good pass. Call timeout. Power play. Yeah, I just looked up. Wikipedia had her at 6'5". So 6'5", 6'6". Okay, give or take an inch, but yeah, she should be coming up with them rebounds. That's all I'm saying. What is with those lazy passes? Come on now. You can get it to a 10-point lead with a little defense. See, I don't. It looked like a charge to me. I mean, that was actually a good quarter by the Fever, but again, I'm missing too many shots, man. Um, all players, third quarter. Let's just look at the missed shots. Look at all the missed shots. Um, just this is just the third quarter. This is just the third quarter. Yeah, that's look at all of these missed shots. I had to make sure this was the right information, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 missed shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 15 missed shots for Indiana to the 6 missed shots by New York. That's the difference in the game right there. That's the difference in the game right there. So Caitlin Clark is sitting at 20 points, 8 for 14 from the floor, 4 for 8 from 3-point land. She's leading all scores again. Brianna Stewart is right behind her with 18, 6 from 11 on the floor, 2 for 3. Ionescu is the one taking the 3-point shots. So Ionescu's a little, she thinks she's like at 40, 43%. But again, 56% from 3 for New York, 29% for Indiana. And Caitlin Clark is 4 for 8. So if you 29%, everybody else failing. Kelsey Mitchell's 1 for 5 for 3. Everybody else is it. Kelsey Mitchell is the only other person that's hit a 3-point shot. Everybody else, nothing. They got nada. Now, the field goal percentage is 41% versus 54%. So they are above 54% both floor and 3-point range. What do you want? What do you want from them? Is that Christy Side's fault? That's what I want to figure out. I don't think so. Not if he wakes up. They still can't score no points. Oh boy. Much better game, though. Much better game by CC, other than she got to stop turning the ball over. However, now here's the thing. Most likely she's going to end up with another double-digit turnover game because she needs 2 turnovers, and she'll have 10 turnovers for the game. But right now, she's got 8. And as the team, Indiana has 11 turnovers. So Caitlin Clark has like 80%, like 83% of the turnovers for the team. If she could just cut that down, she got to stay like under 5 turnovers, man. You can't have that. But, it is what it is. New York has double. New York has 17 turnovers as a team. And they got a 15-point lead. Now, this is something that I hate to see. They do this in all the sports now because of the TV stuff, but I hate it. I hate when they interview coaches during the game. I hate that. This girl has got a microphone in her ear and the game is going on and they're trying to talk. I hate that. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. I hate when they do it in NFL. I hate when they do it in the NBA, and I hate it now. Coaches do not want to be worried about that shit. That is a huge distraction. There you go, Kels. All right, they cut it to 12. Keep playing defense. Put the pressure on defense. You got an opportunity. All right, offensive foul. See if they can take it. What's up, Daisy? I don't like that either. Whose bright idea was that? Yeah. Yeah, man. I hate those interviews. They do that in baseball too, and I hate it. LeVar, that's the $1 million question right now. They got players. It's just not translating. Erica Wheeler, I don't know what the hell she's doing. You can tell she was that player in college that was like super fast. She was super fast and super quick, but Erica Wheeler couldn't hit a mirror in the bathroom right now. Erica Wheeler is she's played 10 minutes and is 0 for 2 from the floor, including that missed layup. You're not wrong, Pete. I think you're right. Hmm. 14-point lead. Like this game is not over. Hit it, Kels. Good rebound. And she just had it stolen. Lord have mercy. Golly. Ooh, good pass. And she couldn't finish. Like this is this is brutal. Like I don't. So, and again, my opinion, going forward, like I don't want to hear shit about Christy Sides. I ain't want to say it, but yeah, um, yeah, man. Oh my god, that was funny. Passing the ball off the leg. Come on, man. Y'all, you killing me, Smalls. I'm trying to decide if I want to stay on and do the LA Sparks game, but I don't think I do. Am I taking sides? Come on, man. You gonna do me like that? Am I taking sides? Pun intended. Ooh, good split. Please make this shot. Lord have mercy. You got jokes, MJ. Damn, she traveled. She took like 4 steps. She did the. She put a fake on the 3-pointer. Then she did the cha-cha slide to another location. Kelsey, what are you doing? All that effort and still missed it. Didn't get a foul. She went around. She did it 720 and missed the, and couldn't get the layup. Ugh. Good grief. It's funny, man, because all these teams get played the same way. They bringing the ball up, and then she's gonna pick up her dribble. There it is. They making their shots, man. New York is making. What is with that pass? Come on, man. I'm trying, but I gotta call it like I see it, man. And I'm sorry, this ain't Christy size at all. See, Aaliyah, you had the right idea. All you got to do is get you a little baby hook. Do that same move with a hook shot. That's all you got to do. Billie Jean King in the house. Okay, okay. Jason Sudeikis. Ted Lasso. Megan Rapinoe. You can leave her home. Sue Bird, I don't mind watching, but Rapinoe can leave home. Make the free ones, please. There you go, the Philly girl in the building. I ain't seen Michelle Wee on the damn tour in forever. Is she still playing golf? Adam Silver's in the building. Okay, okay. See what you get when you're in New York. So again, with the refs, clearly, Caitlin Clark damn near pushed her out of bounds, and they get no call. So I don't understand that, man. I don't get it. Hey, it's packed in New York, man. Don't get it twisted. It's packed. I'm gonna get one of them New York Liberty hats because I'm digging those. Brick it. What? That was not. I don't know what that was. Good post up. Is anybody gonna get the rebound? I guess not. Yeah, I heard that too. She stopped taking golf seriously. She got married, so I think she probably had a kid or something. You know, she'd have made enough money. That's the thing, man. These kids these days, man, they get on that social media and they don't want to do nothing else. They don't want to work. None of these kids want to work no more, man. All this NIL money and stuff like that. I ain't mad at it because the NIL, the whole NIL thing, that's the NCAA's fault. And I'm not a fan of them at all. They get exactly what they deserve. And the NCAA is the cause of all of this nonsense. That's on them. Good move. And Wheeler misses the layup. Great pass. She had the lane free, and she couldn't convert. That's not on Christie's sides. I keep saying it. Mike, 100%, bro. She done missed like 3 layups. Like, what do you want? Like, that ain't Christie's sides. That ain't got nothing to do with the coach. You've been making them layups since you was the first year of basketball. That's foundational. Make a layup up the middle. That's the hardest place to make a layup, right up the middle. That's why people either go to the left or to the right. But she went, but when you got a free lane and you in the pros, I expect you to make that. Oh, she almost stole the ball. Yeah, yeah, they got a problem with that, man. Good pass, Caitlin, and she dropped it. Lord have mercy. Great pass, and she fumbled the bag. Couldn't convert. Again, that is not Christy size, man. I am not gonna bash. I ain't gonna say nothing about Coach Sides. Don't even mention getting rid of her. She is not the problem. E Weezy out here choking. Sides will call out the missed layups post game. Hey, but you know what? She right. You can't miss them. Let me go back to the play-by-play, man. Let's look at it. Let's look at it right now. That's the 4th. Look at all of the in the paint missed shots. Oh my god. Let me see if they get that's Erica Wheeler. All players in the 4th quarter, and just look at the in the paint, and let's look at the whole game. Look at all of them shots in the paint. Can't do nothing about that, man. That is not. Yeah, I'm about to put another video together tonight about Christy Sides, Coach Sides. Leave Coach Sides alone. It is not her fault. It is not her fault. Easy Weezy out here choking. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You learn a lot, man. That's why I like watching the games. So you can see what it is. You ain't got to listen to a lot of these idiots. They build another gym, man. They're building a bigger venue for the next Indiana game because they gotta Caitlin Clark is gonna have a breakout game. She's having a decent game today. And again, I'm only giving her decent because of the turnovers. I'm not gonna let her off the hook with them turnovers, man. She got 8 turnovers right now with 5 minutes left, 5:18 left in the 4th. So, and as a team, she got 8 turnovers, but as a team, they only have 13 turnovers. So that's pretty good if it wasn't for her. So that's my only criticism right now. She got 20 points. She is second in the game with scoring. Brianna Stewart has got 22. She got 20. So, kind of a solid game. 6 rebounds, 6 assists. So solid game by Caitlin Clark. Like everybody else, Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell, that's their 1-2 punch. Yeah. Mike, the one thing, in my opinion, that I think she's having a problem with is she ain't been with the team long enough. because when you passing, you gotta be able to judge who's running. I like to say you got to know your personnel, right? So you got to know who you running with, how fast they are, how quick they are, which way they gonna break. She's not used to all of that yet, but that'll come. So, when she was at Iowa, she had been with them girls 3 and 4 years. You get accustomed to what they're gonna do, where they're gonna turn. That's how you get people that can do no look passes and stuff like that. You so used to your teammates, you know where they're gonna be, and you have confidence with that. She ain't got that with them yet. And the passes that I've seen, I've been on the money, and they can't handle the ball. They can't hold on to the ball in the paint. So again, that ain't on Clark. I got to look that up. I don't know if she makes a pass and they don't hold on to the ball. Does she get credited with the turnover? Like, how does that work? I gotta look that up. I'm confused because if that's the case, you can take about 3 or 4 of those turnovers away from her. Well, Kelsey is second on the team with points. Kelsey got 14, Caitlin Clark got 20. So, and then Alyssa Smith is got 11. She 50% from the floor. So Kelsey and Caitlin put up good numbers. Kelsey Mitchell is 6 for 17. Caitlin Clark is 8 for 14. So what did they just call? Now the one thing Caitlin Clark did last game, and I haven't really seen her do it a lot this game, is passing up shots. Good way to set it up. There you go, Kelsey. Good way to draw the attention and dish it off. She get credited for the assist. She got 7 assists. Get up, get up. There you go. Get the rebound. She gonna drop the 3. She wanted to shoot it. Don't. You're taking too long. You're taking too long. Look at that. Take the shot. Foul on the floor. If you go when you get the ball, now Chrissy Sides said this. When you get the ball in your hands, you got 0.5 seconds to make a decision. And I agree with that. You got to make a decision and go with it. Whatever it is, you go with it. Go full tilt with it. Now, you put that same energy to the girl that just had the ball down low. She dribbling down low for about 4 seconds before she decided to make a move. And then she ended up giving the ball up. Yeah, they still had legs in college. The legs thing it'll get better. It'll get better. Uh, keep shooting. Keep shooting. See, get that girl. They need to be working out with her with a tackling dummy. Now you don't want to wear her out, but what you do is you get one of those shields that we used to use in football. You get a shield or you get a full size barrel. It's a little padded barrel with handles on it so you can hold it like that. And what you do is that's how you teach your little running backs and fullbacks how to block. They come up and they put their hands on it. Or if you got the shield, it does the same thing. It's just a big padded shield. But with Caitlin Clark, she need to be coming off a screen and you bump her with the shield and have her keep the ball and shoot off that bump. That's what Caitlin Clark needs to do. She needs physical contact in practice. Coming off a screen, you take that log, you bump her, or you take that shield and bump her and make her go around it and gather herself and still take the shot. And while she's doing all of that, she's got to do it in, you know, 0.6 seconds. Because you're not going to have that much time to get set up your shot because you got somebody getting in your face. That's how I'll be working her out. That's just me. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Practical practice is what I used to tell my kids. I was adamant about that. I used to tell my kids, my running backs, I was like, I will never tell you to do something that won't happen in the game. Never. You get the NFL, you run a 40-yard dash. Rarely do you run a 40-yard dash in the game. You going east and west and running around people and stuff like that. Rare is the situation where you can just run straight ahead and run past people. Even deep routes, sometimes you got to go outside on the wheel route or you got to shake somebody open. So I'm very big on practical practice. Do the stuff in practice that you're going to do in the game. And that's what Caitlin Clark needs right now. They might have already been doing it. I'm just saying. I don't see him in practice. So, but she need to be coming off of a dummy, a blocking dummy, and just give her a poke. Just give her a poke. So it throws her off balance. And she got a split second to collect herself and get that shot up in the air and start draining the threes like that. That builds up that muscle memory and gets her calloused to what's going to happen in the game. And that's what she needs. And ease up on the turnovers. I guess this is respectable now. Good move. Good move. LA and Las Vegas game is about to come on in a minute. See, now the one thing I just saw Caitlin Clark do is once she gave up the ball, she picked up her dribble, passed the ball off, and then she stood there. That's what Christy Sides was talking about. It was like, no, you keep moving. Heck, we used to say that in Little League. Don't stop moving if you don't have the ball. Keep moving. Move without the ball. Off. White ball. Clark should move how Steph Curry and Reggie Miller would run from one corner. I mean, I think she does that before. I've seen some of her workouts before. She moves. She can move without the ball. She's just not used to you doing it. I still don't like them lazy passes, man. Those are lazy passes to me. Oh, why didn't you go to the hole? Aaliyah Boston, Lord have mercy, child. What are you doing? She had an open lane to the basket and she stopped and popped from like 10 feet. Like, go to the hole with your 6'5" self. Ugh. That the dancing thing, that's one thing that I agree with. And come on, Kels, don't turn the ball over, man. Michael, 100%, bro. You gonna have me typing in the chat. 100%, Michael Carter. 100%. Matter of fact, let me do it. Let me do it this way. At Michael Carter. 100%. Dude, that's like I don't know what they doing, man. Yo, Tessa Johnson is gonna be a force. Her and wait till Malaysia Full Wiley get to the league. All these people coming back, but next year, if she stay healthy, I keep saying this. Next year, Kate Beckers is going to be the number 1 pick. So, LeVar, you ain't wrong, bro. You ain't wrong. Michael Carter, Juju is who I'm waiting for. Absolutely. And if you guys have been on my channel before, you know there is a young lady coming out of Canada that has committed to Duke University. Her name is Toby Fournier. She is dunking with 2 hands with authority. Check her out. Look her up on YouTube. Toby Fournier. 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 Toby Fournier. She's the truth. She's going to Duke next year. And so 4 years down the line, she's probably going to be the number 1 pick if she stays healthy. Yes. Check her out, dude. YouTuber. It's worth it. But yes, you're right. Next year is Kate Beckers. I think next year is Kate Beckers. And I'm trying to think. I'm not sure what Lauren Betts' class is. The girl from UCLA. Lauren Betts. Lauren Betts is 6'7", and she's from Spain, but she plays. Trying to see how old she is. She was at Stanford first, and then she went to UCLA. I wonder if she ever played with Cameron Brink. I don't know. She's a sophomore, which means next year she'll be a junior. So in another 2 years. So that means 24, 25, 26. So that means Lauren Betts will probably come out in 2026. So you're talking about Lauren Betts, Juju Watkins, Malaysia Fawali, Tessa Johnson, Hannah Hidalgo. I don't know about Audie Crooks, but they got a lot of girls. Ashlyn Watkins. Ashlyn Watkins will be a junior next year. Ashlyn Watkins can dunk with authority. She just needs a jump shot. Good shot. Maybe they can get it to 81 and make it like just a 10-point game, but this game is over with. That's a wrap. 7 points this half. Guess what? That's a lot more points than everybody else has made. She only made 7 points. She ended up with 22. She gonna fire it. She missed it. 18 seconds left. She don't care. She's stat padding. Just run out the clock. Just run out the clock, Kelsey. Don't foul. Don't foul. 10 seconds left. That's a wrap. Yeah. New York, man. New York a good team. New York a good team. Yeah, Michael. Hannah Hidalgo, she from around my way in Haddonfield, New Jersey. So Hannah Hidalgo. Oh, yes. Kiki Rice. Absolutely. Absolutely, Willie. My bad. Please and thank you. Thank you for that info. Definitely, man. The women's game next year is gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight. Everybody's gonna be coming for South Carolina again. Yeah, LeVar. Yeah, they're gonna be coming. They might have the number 1 pick again, man. Yeah. So we'll see. But yeah, Willie, a better performance from CC today, minus the turnovers. She had 8. And I would deduct a couple because some people couldn't handle the ball down low. So it is what it is. Oh, they only lost by 11? Oh, they brought it back a little bit. Okay. At least that's respectable. So yeah, man, it was a better game by Caitlin Clark. Did she lead all scorers? No. She's second in scoring today. Brianna Stewart. If she'd have made that last three, she'd have had it. But yeah. Holly Rowe was like 5'0" nothing. So good. They had a packed house though. Glad to see that. They had a packed house. So let's see what the attendance is when they're not playing Indiana. Hopefully this momentum will carry on. So when they're not playing the Fever, Sabrina and a lot of these other players can get the props they deserve. That's just the way it goes. Don't get mad at Caitlin because she's doing what she's doing. But she had a good game. She led the team. She led her team in scores. She did make another three. She was 4 for 10 for 3 points, 9 for 17 from the floor. That's a good night. 40% from three. 6 assists, 6 rebounds, 8 assists, 8 turnovers. I'm not happy with them turnovers, man. But man, get Rapinoe out of there. I don't want to see her. She only had 2 fouls, but she had a solid game. She definitely had a solid game. So, you know, and I keep saying this, man. I'm gonna keep beating this dead horse, man. This is not a Christy Sides issue. Not at all. NC State, yes. And what was the girl from Utah? Shoot, I can't remember her name. Hold on, I'm gonna find out. Give me 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. MJ, man. Bro, I appreciate that, MJ. I'm gonna hook you up. MJ, you get the you definitely get the wrench, bro. Anybody that wants to donate to the cause, you definitely get a wrench, man. I appreciate that. I do not take that lightly. I like to have fun and enjoy myself. And I hope you guys enjoy it, man. I appreciate that greatly. Please and thank you. And let me give you MJ as a moderator, standard moderator. MJ gets the wrench. Thank you, my good sir. I appreciate you, man. I'm about to get up out of here. I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna go check out the other games. I got some cleaning up to do. I'm hungry too. I'm gonna get something to eat. I might be coming on later on the night, or I might be producing something. So, but yeah, Willie Little, she will get better with the turnovers. I agree 100%. She just getting to know her team. She's still finding her foot, man, but she had a much better game than she did the other day. And again, I'm gonna keep saying that. LeVar, man, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate it, man. I'm gonna give you the wrench, man, because I appreciate you. That means you are part of the family, bro. And I will do this. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell, because sometimes when I decide to stream, sometimes it can be impromptu because I got a lot of stuff going on right now. As far as my schedule, then we are getting we had water damage in the house, so we getting all the stuff done. We about to have the carpet pulled up and all that kind of stuff. So my office is about to be destroyed. So there might be some time where I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to stream again. However, when I can do it, I will do it. If I got to go out in the backyard and use my phone, so be it. Won't be the first time. But I appreciate everybody joining me, man. I appreciate everybody in the stream. The live chat was lit tonight. Was lit. And I appreciate it, man. So y'all be safe out there. Have a good weekend. MJ, LeVar, thank you again, man. I appreciate you. And I'm going to see you in the next one, man. I appreciate y'all being part of the family. And we're going to do it again. Watch the rest of the WNBA. And I'll probably be on tomorrow with something. So stay tuned. Appreciate you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'm out. Peace. Go Birds. Don't forget.